Oh man. And Alacrity's, he wants that top room, but Janua's there. He's kind of trying to bait him in, so. And also a rotation from Monkey. They're fully collapsing on this Alacrity Storm.
It's going to boundless, and Janua with this should be able to close the distance, but a great vortex.
A lot of heroes, both supports, which they're trying to do.
Alacrity.
The Monkey off the tree.
It's a lot of damage into DJ as well. Even have Polison stepping in for the right side. DJ falling low, but a boundless strike. And Alacrity has expended all of his mana. The Grimstroke steps into the middle of this as well, so he's going to drop to the Siphon. Oh, a little bit of mana available. Something that there's always been this heavy focus on is Armel is going to run into 3 heroes by the river. Alacrity zips on down. Looks like with the burst potential with the support standing nearby, Alacrity will get a big kill over the Death Prophet. He was top of the net worth.
Realistically, both teams are kind of getting what you want. You've got an Empower AM. He maxed the Empower farming stacks, and then on the other side you've got
Alacrity. Oh, that's not a place you want to zip to.
Boy.
Genuel and Armel waiting on the high ground. It's the first zap of the game. Nets him a huge kill onto the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, increase your mana pool. So, gotta get there, and right now, yeah, they're smoking into their jungle. He wants to make a play.
The issue is the difficulty of actually getting the anti-mage, so they'll actually look to Genuel instead. The Lion is more than happy with that. That's an arena used. You get information in their face. What?
Oh, what a beast.
Oh, top lane now. Alacrity cuts down the tree. The Monkey King is close to the T2 tower, so the TP's starting to rain in, and Alacrity's got to respect the anti-mage. He's completely out to mana. Half his health instantly taken care of, and now with FNATIC beelining it to the area, Alacrity will end up falling.
Typically, it's man to butterfly against AM. And then from there, we'll see where he goes. I think BKB doesn't do a lot.
A blink push back onto the Magnus. You got to be cautious you group up though, because he does have the RP available. DJ's going to lay down the Wukongs, just giving Magnus a little bit of breathing room. What an arena! Mizu encloses onto 3, and they've got all the damage they would ever desire. So FNATIC's heroes littering the river, as now they can turn this into their tier 1 tower.
Gold, so double diffusal, and yeah, you can see in your dream cues up the butterfly. He knows he needs the evasion, and ultimately cannot rely on his mana pool on this side.
Alacrity's going to be onto the line, so another easy pick off for Alacrity. So they're going to smoke up. Oh, Januel's even got a blink.
That's a big one for FNATIC if they can get that initiation on the key target.
Januel comes straight towards the Monkey. Inside the river, they're going to lay down the Wukong's command. Is there any way to keep him alive? There's not. An instant mana void. They're turning to the Storm Spirit as well. Zip down to the south. Alacrity with a TP out. They don't have a stun to counter that. So one for one, but into Roche.
You know, fair enough. They killed the dude, so that's pretty big. With Exorcism wearing off, I don't believe they've got the damage to go for Roshan. Instead, they're going to hunt for some more kills here. Jokam could be in some trouble.
They can get Polison off to the side. Raven's going to blink up the tree line, but Mizu comes to safety, but I don't think that Mars has got enough damage as Anti-Mage just bodyguarding his position. 3 and Mizu without any mana now. He's going to have to rely on Alacrity along Zip Imp, and up the Storm Spirit. What can he do? Oh, the counter spell in Alacrity! No, not like this. He has to stand his ground. He knows the inevitable is soon to occur.
But it's just too late.
They might take the fight. They just got Butterfly and BKB. Mizu somehow finding DJ on the tree line. So the Monkey King's going to drop before the fight breaks out. And Genuel, he committed to try and protect his fellow support. So a 2 for 0.
Okay. Regardless, even though NGX, we're obviously hoping to get there maybe a bit sooner. The fact they get those 2 supports, buy them some time, some space. Now they've got the BKB on Storm. They can still fight. And right now it's a 5v3.
A solo up inside the river. Raven's got the instant follow-up and Alacrity. Going like that. We see the Warriors of the Anti-Mage into the Storm Spirit matchup. And, I mean, that's just going to continue.
I think that's where the age gives FNATIC this. Right now it's a 3k lead. I think at some point you just have to give up some ground or take a risk. Alacrity's going in with the Inkswell.
There's the risk with the Inkswell follow-up. It's going to be an easy kill over to DJ. Now Mizu drops the arena, but Armel's had an opportunity with the BKB. Exorcism charged up directly towards the backline. Goes Armel, and Raven is going to use this time to force out an early Stone Gaze from In Your Dream.
Back on Grim. They could reinitiate here. Another Ink Swell, but this time there's no BKB on Storm, so they go in. He look like it. They're just going to have to walk on in without.
What's the play? Does Mizu jump?
They're being scouted.
Jabs is hunting though. One toss back, straight onto the Jakiro. Mizu instantly follows up with a triple arena as well. They need some extra stun to try and bring down the anti-mage. Up to Alacrity comes into play. Raven's falling low. Alacrity is going to continue chasing to the hillside, but is unable to get the damage required. As Age is snagged in your dreams, able to claim this one, so now the second life potential for the Medusa. They're struggling to kill her off the first time, but they're just focusing every other hero instead. As Jabs back inside the pit, gets 2 for the price of 1, and now an ultra for Armel, setting up for the respawn. You may as well give this man a goddamn rampage. He's done so much, Raven!
Why?
No! Oh, it's the greedy carry.
Dude, he didn't even do a single bit of
damage and control, and of course the shard's going to help the Medusa, so I like the switch up. It may not help out, as Eurocam's just going to run into multiple heroes and FNATIC that's knocking on their high ground.
Serene Death Prophet, so only 110-second cooldown on this Exorcism. It's only like a 60-second downtime or so.
Raven's hitting top 2. Oh, great counter spell! Raven! That's filthy, and now Medusa stuck in front of the tower. Men are instantly taken care of. You're probably going to be forced to buy back if you want to hold any of your ejectors as Armel. In a little bit of trouble here. How can they keep the Death Prophet alive? Silence preventing the Spirit Siphon. So Enigma Galaxy C. They do hold, but so many buybacks expended.
Yeah, it can't feel good when you're chewing through. Tell you that.
Nothing about DDs are okay as well, as Raven finds one. And if they run into Polison, you might just get 3 hit by the anti-mage. Polison somehow evading them. Not for too long. Of course, once again, that's someone kill secured from DJ. That's what we always love to say. We do still see Mizu and Eurocam outside the base. Jabs is setting up perfectly, angling towards... Ooh!
Okay,
Blink reaction. Zip down to the bottom. Alacrity running to the Monkey King, but you see whenever the Storm shows, he has to be so cautious of any extra follow-up.
Storm's best bet is trying to find Januel's line. The problem is Line always sees him coming.
Raven follow up as well. Instantly, Mana taking care of it. Raven! A Mana Void to end all Mana Voids as Raven shows that the anti-mage doesn't necessarily have to be a useless hero, especially when you itemize like this and play like that.
Yep. Great performance from FNATIC, making the AM pick work. No Battle Fury needed. You've got the Magnus. He's having a field day. Storm, his CS looks even, but a lot of that is jungle camp, which is not,
going for this?
The same.
Alacrity. I don't know if you win this man fight. I was just chilling, so at 2 points in the Berserker's blood, more than happy to trade.
You play all the time, you know, your Quap versus Embers, your Embers versus Storms, your DKs versus your Pucks. You play all these heroes against each other constantly. Husker versus Storm, probably 5 games.
Actually, a little bit of, oh, nice snowball dodge. Great level from...
He just TP's out. He's like, yeah, this is not going how I want it to.
They might also be able to get the rune, but Armel is speedy. Have they got a sentry? Have they got anything? Oh, wait, it got denied. Never mind. Oh, okay. I was waiting for him to go invis and then... Oh, no. It got denied. Armel, beautifully. And I was speaking about that rotation from Alacrity top, but unfortunately FNATIC already aware of this. Oh, Mizu. Swashbuckle up in a couple of seconds. Be able to get enough distance. Now back up to the top jungle. It's going to be Jabs that finds Alacrity, and now and of course close to a tier 1. We're going to start with the Inkswell combination. Instantly Rainbow TP's down to bodies. Raven tanky enough. Hasn't been killed off just yet. Io, Tether still on cooldown. They will not have a way to be able to keep the Tiny alive as Mizu actually bounces back to disrupt any follow-up. But they've even brought in your dream to bottom. Oscar isn't even thinking about joining all the lads, so the relocate back out to safety puts Januel as the sacrificial lamb. As Enigma Galaxy C. All right, yeah, that's what you got to do.
You'd in there theoretically, but
Parker. They're
They just
actually
played it
defending
well.
top. Look at this. Instant start. Jabs is nearby so he can play off the back of the snowball. Yokem is the ink spot timing going to be on the mark. Armel jukes to the right side to play around with Jabs, but it doesn't even matter as Armel pops to the magic damage and Alacrity's over to DJ and the Storm Spirit. A much needed triple kill. He had such a horrible lane. But now, Parker, like you said, they might be.
So Tiny's going to make up for it.
Oh, no way. They're actually going to try and sink this before FNATIC gets it up, but they're smoking straight to the area.
This looks bad.
They want to try and steal it themselves. Armel posturing. And the lead inside the pit, of course, he's got the BKB, but an early usage there. So stun out and they just blow up. Punching Alacrity up to the skies is now Mizu. Still taking a decent amount of damage during the Rolling Thunder, but I don't know how Nick Galaxy C can defend the pit now as Mizu gets caught out. A perfect placement in the shards. And your dream, we're still thinking about going back here, but it's going to be Raven over the cliff line. Avalanche and combo onto 3 is in your dream, hoping and a prayer for a TP, and he does escape. But a 4-for-0.
Unconventionally have a lot of vision in their own jungle down bottom, which they're using to try and punish the fact that NGX are trying to get farm there. The Rolling Thunder mid, they want Raven.
Onto the Tiny, Alacrity's got the follow-up as well. The damage enough before the TPs. They know the relocate was on cooldown, so they were just playing off the teleports. Alacrity still getting hunted, but Jabs doesn't have the follow-up, so he's going to be cautious too. The Spirit Vessel starting to tick him down as Mizu not enough with the swashbuckle. But Nick Galaxy C, you're fighting to the Husker with the Aegis advantage, or you can't stand your ground. You'll get a kill on the Tusk while you're escaping, so a 2-for-1 and you'll take the trade.
Another Husker BKB usage down to 7 seconds, so we're almost already at that minimum duration, which by it.
Yeah, and going late game versus Husker is not easy. It's lane Raven has Jabs nearby, so with the extra tag team damage that can actually stand their ground and kill Mizu before any threat of a Rolling Thunder. Now look at the relocate towards the backline. It's Armel. Life drain out, focusing Yokem as the Glim Cave's going to give In Your Dream a little bit of breathing room, but he pops out straight into the grasping hands of FNATIC, as now they can use all this attention to turn to Paulson, who doesn't even make it as well. And
in the next 1 to 4 minutes, but they're smoking right into this jungle. See what they can find.
Great blink into the tree line. We'll run into Yokem, but they are pretty deep next to the T2 tower. Soulbind's going to be able to hold back the Husker, so he can't get in a position to protect Jabs. And Armel still under the T2 tower has plenty to blow up the Storm Spirit. But in your dream, there's that BKB timing we're asking for. Armel, his run out, but an instant relocate out to safety. That was the return. Means that the Husker is going to be okay, but Raven, he's wanting to blink in and put his own statement onto the fight. Good combo onto a BKB TP out will mean he'll be okay.
Fights like this, but he is still in a pretty okay position as far as his net worth goes. Top lane there. Techi's killed his Ire, has the Glimmer.
I don't think so. Especially not now with Jabs here.
He's killed this guy. He seems to think he can, and then, you know, he gets turned on, so.
They seem to think they can kill Armel. They have the ward on the higher gun.
Okay.
So they know that the rest of the heroes are a little bit split, and with the Ursa swipe stacking up in your dream, they're going to try and net this into another kill. The Rolling Thunder soon to expire. Great recognition from Alacrity. They have to take the Ire out of the equation, but they don't have the damage. The DJ flies to the north. An instant fall, but the Painkly doesn't have it in the tank. But it does also...
Snagged it quickly with the Ursa. Instead, Husker and Omni-Knight are going to respawn before Roshan is even back up, so it does.
They're setting up top.
Yeah. Okay.
Raven has Jabs this time, so the extra control will net them a kill. Smoke.
Jump. Yeah. Any
Guys,
catch by surprise. They've got a good
Precision
ward here.
Your dream under the ward instantly with a follow-up of the control and the burst. Oh, it's all there. They take away the Ursa with no regards for life. And now Yokem slung down a couple of clicks. All they need is Raven gets the double. And this might just be able to open up
here.
I don't know. They're going to try and blow up the Eye first. Polison's doing a decent amount of damage with the help of the Spirit Vessel. A couple more right clicks and Mizu will provide that. But Tiny's a different beast.
He's alone. His teammates
He does have Jabs now, blinking in the middle. Beautiful snowball timing as Raven. He can stand his ground. The air from the tag team along with Genuel stepping in means that, yeah. That's Rolling Thunder now on cooldown, and FNATIC really haven't expended much. In fact, objectives now claimed. Jabs a deep dive, but he's got the argument, so a kick back into the grasping hands of the Huskar, but he's able to reposition.
This is the problem with Aegis. They can't overcommit on Narmel. They tried to take the Aegis without putting too many spells.
Raven, they're just splitting the map. TJ, he relocated down.
Gets him out. Yep,
I think Armo, I reckon he's fine for it.
yeah, he welcomes the challenge.
The bin Alacrity's not gonna have too much mana now, but an instant snowball save once again. But look at the space. They've used all the breathing room to take away the first life. Now the snowball deeper inside the base. They'll get one. They'll find a second. Okay, crafty fight from Enigma Galaxy C. Taking the front simultaneously, but they're on top of Armel. They're able to stand his ground with the help of the inner fire. Ravens with the backstabber, blink in straight underneath the barracks. A couple of swipes, claims away the life of the support, and now in your dream without any backup. Yeah, he doesn't have the damage of the tank to go through the Huskar. He doesn't have a buyback as well. They even toss him deeper inside Enigma Galaxy C's territory. He doesn't care about any space, any help as Enigma Galaxy C. They're just gonna have to try and hope that Huskar doesn't want to even dive to Fountain. This Raven's falling pretty low. Got the opportunity to pop the BKB, and now with the life still coming out, all the health they would desire. Now it's time to just Fountain farm as Raven ends the game with an ultra kill and FNATIC. A clean 2-0 victory.
Very, very good stuff. No rampage for you. The Thorn goes down.